Hey everybody, it's Montblanc. If you're new here, I'm a Gen 2 K-pop veteran who hasn't listened to K-pop in over a decade. I'm back from the grave though, and I'm trying to learn about the new scene by seeing what I've missed over all this time. The Chase was one of the most recommended Hearts2Hearts tracks by people in the comments of my previous reaction to Rude. I'm trusting in the advice of the kind fans who are willing to help me out, and because of that, I'm super excited. So let's just jump right in, shall we? To be honest, it's not necessarily like the first thing I think of to jump into like a debut track from a group, but because Hearts2Hearts is relatively new, I feel like I'm not leaping so far back in time that the context starts to get a little bit wonky. All right, let's check it out. Great bass line. Wow, she's so pretty. 꿈이 꿈을 꾸는데 비밀 그 빛에 홀린 듯이 따라가라 호기심은 자꾸만 커져 이걸 마셔 보게 될걸 너만 yeah 파란 핑크빛깔 속에 엄청 삐걱대는 척기 빈비는 가지런히 우리 얘기를 받아쓰겠지 I'll make you say my name 어떻게 안 그래 I love the way you love the chase Wow. This definitely has that sort of SM finishing polish to it. Something about it is reminding me a lot of Girls' Generation, and something that's definitely reminding me of Girls' Generation is the repetition of theme in terms of like girl friendship and girlhood. That's very strong as a theme in Rude, and also you can see it here as well. Seeing the interactions between members is one of my favorite things about consuming K-pop as media in the first place. Well, for idol groups anyway. I like the vibe of this quite a lot. It's R&B sort of in an updated and almost like futuristic style. I like that quite a lot. It's a nice dance. This is really showcasing their vocals and especially the tone of their voice in a really, really spectacular way. Also, it is somewhat rare, in my experience, to have girl groups, especially at the age that they're at, debut with a sort of, this is a very mature theme. Not mature in like a ooh, sexy, like, you know, some groups tend to go, but it's just very clean and it feels grown up, I guess. And that is also mimicked in the song structure as well. I like this. Beautiful. There are some voices in this group. Holy cow. Wow. The lighting in this was spectacular. They pulled in some absolutely beautiful shots of the members, and the styling is pretty consistent overall. Also, I'm very impressed from a choreography perspective. You can tell that even this was true in Rude as well. They're really good at taking a somewhat it's kind of a large group from what I usually prefer, but they pull in focus into smaller groups during the song, which allows you to really get it's sort of like an intimate feel with the members, even though like relatively their screen time is kind of short. Who are like the main vocalists of this group? Because they are doing some heavy lifting. The vocals in this are spectacular, and I'm very impressed with the choice of this song to showcase that. Oh, I love that. That's such a charming, just the eyes like that. They did a great job composing individual scenes, and then the whole thing overall is very cohesive. The fashion is relatively simplistic, but it's mature, and it's like a whole group of dolls. That's kind of crazy. They're beautiful. It's a very interesting juxtaposition, like a difference between the mature aesthetic and then their like baby faces. Oh, short-haired member. I don't know what it is, but short-haired members of the girl groups have been really drawing my eye lately. Probably just because there's only ever one of them, but this is such an outstanding debut. I think I'm continuously impressed with this group. It looks like this came out like a year ago, and already they have very firm sense of identity in their group, and I can tell that the talent is unreal. This really like wars against the feeling in my heart that I just really hate SM. I want SM to do very well. And so I think that a group like this is a spectacular leap forward in terms of my relationship with the company. Not that that matters at all, but it definitely has the polish that SM is known for. And yet it feels very, I don't know. It feels like this could have been an independent group or like a group from a smaller company because of the, I guess, like attention or the choice of members or of stylistic choices that they made that feel like they're made out of a necessity for creativity, which is sometimes SM gives the feeling that like, oh, we'll just dump more money into it and it'll be fine. And there's nothing like that here. The talent is like top notch. I'm very excited to see what else Hearts2Hearts has already created. And more than that, I'm very excited to see where they're going from here. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and pop this into my Hearts2Hearts playlist with my reaction to Rude, and also anytime that I do another reaction in the series, I'll go ahead and put that into the playlist as well, which I'll link here and in the video description down below. If you haven't already, please check out the rude reaction because I it stunned me. It stunned me. I didn't think the SM had it in them. What a good day. A great day for music. Okay, well, I'm out of here for now, and hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye.